I sound like Jennifer Coolidge. Hi, everybody!
You do.
How are we all? Welcome to Friday night. It's the Trekkie Girls, and we are live. Who have we got in the house with us today? Give us a shout if you are here. We're going to find the thing at the top. We've got Christoph. Oh, look. What's Christoph got to say here? Oh my! Oh, he's gone.
What have you done?
You clicked on
that one.
That one. Press that one.
Too fast, Sam.
Too
fast.
Okay, I've lost the chat.
There it is.
Oh my! You are the Trekkie Girls. TOS Trekkie Girls of South of England. Sorry, look.
We are the Trekkie Girls. We are the Trekkie Girls.
Corrected your own grammar there. That's the Christoph we know and love.
Trekkie Girls of South.
It's lovely to see you all. And we missed you all this week. We have a double bill episode. We feel like we've been through that. I've not seen Barbie or Oppenheimer, but I imagine it's just like what we've experienced for the last two episodes.
Crazy.
It was totally crazy. So give us a shout if you're here tonight. Let's have a little look in the chats today. Let's see who we've got. So we've got Christoph. Hello, my darling. How are you? Is anyone on YouTube? We've got Jonathan and Julian. Hi. How nice to see you. And on Facebook we have we have Christoph. Anyone else come and say hello? We'd love to see you all. So yeah, we've just watched. Well, last week we watched the episode that we'd all been waiting for, the long-awaited "Those Old Scientists" crossover between Lower Decks and Strange New Worlds, which I'm just going to put it out there was perfection.
So good. It was blew my mind.
Who wants to open this? Oh, yeah. Thank you. It was a superb episode because we've been, what were your reactions when you first heard there's going to be a crossover episode? What were your first thoughts?
So,
by God, I hope they do it right.
I thought it was going to be like the Supernatural episode where they crossed with Scooby-Doo.
Which was also amazing.
It was also amazing.
Yeah, I honestly thought it'd be amazing, but it had actually real high hopes for me. It had to deliver, which, I was too excited about it, and I had to work.
Yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah. Totally. What about you, Sarah? What was your reaction when you first heard?
I was really excited because I love Strange New Worlds. I love Lower Decks, and in my mind, I thought it was going to be all animation, and I'm glad it wasn't. But I'm really glad they added the animated bit at the end.
Yes.
That was, and then the opening credits were animated as well. It was because it was really. It wasn't like super duper obvious. You had to look at it and go, is that animated? Oh, they did.
But does not the Enterprise look beautiful animated?
Yeah.
Oh my God, it really did.
Like I was saying, it's beautiful anyway. It's it's always beautiful. But animators sat there going, okay, I want a show looking like this now.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And I love the way that sometimes Star Trek does that. It changes the opening credits, like it does, and I think the first time it did it was Enterprise, and I'm willing to be stand corrected, but I think Enterprise was the first to do it with the Mirror Universe episode, and that kind of spurred something on. So I'm really glad they're keeping that up. That change. What am I looking for here? Oh yes, no.
All I can see is a penis-shaped iceberg.
I know, that's the last my personal Facebook. I've gone into my works account and I'm going all over the place. Yes,
I obviously loved that they involved the creature attached to the ship, and I loved that there was the koala.
The koala.
Oh, sorry. I missed the koala.
Oh, it's right at the end.
I missed the koala.
Yeah,
I didn't see the koala.
And Jack Quaid, restore my heart. He is the cutest.
Oh, yes. I just adore him. I wish we could see more live action.
Oh,
Jack Quaid.
I do.
I gotta admit, I really like
Sam, what's this?
Tawny. I know, right? Tawny Newsom.
Oh, she's amazing.
I just absolutely love her.
And
I think she's brilliant.
Her and I want to say Celia Uhura.
Oh,
yes. Then the chemistry between them was just magical.
Yeah.
And there was such really good reference, and I loved. I thought number one in this was particularly brilliant. The in jokes.
That last scene.
Yeah.
Oh, with the poster. Oh, damn.
You're okay.
Okay. What else? And what else was
what I quite liked was it was like watching fans beam onto the Enterprise.
That's what I thought Boimler
Yeah.
was. He was like, if
Yeah.
you were on the
He was
Enterprise,
us
what?
on the Enterprise.
Yeah, we would try not to spoil everything, but spoil everything.
Yeah.
As we are now, to everyone
And-
who's not watched it.
And he raised some valid concerns, like what's up with Spock? Like he's
Yeah.
worried that he damaged Spock.
Yeah.
Which I thought was really interesting. The way he kind of he very delicately and elegantly highlighted fans' concerns.
Mhm.
You know, saying actually I'm a bit worried about
How
about-
human
yeah.
Spock is right now.
and it's like that's how we feel too. But also knowing actually this is okay. This is how Spock is meant to be.
And
Oh.
Young
also, I
Spock,
liked how
yeah.
it had affected Nurse Chapel as well. How that she knew she wasn't a thing in the future, and the emotional there. It's like, this is why maybe they don't work out. Moments like,
Exactly.
you know,
Exactly.
Or
yeah,
do they not work out because he's mentioned it and planted the seed?
you don't know.
That's a good point.
My-
You don't know.
That's a good point.
My favourite line, I can't remember how it went, but it was something. Why do they all talk so slow?
I love that. I love that. Like,
so much.
So slow and quietly.
So slow and quietly.
I
like-
also love
They
like.
could take
Have
a look
you
at themselves.
noticed how specific their references are?
Yeah.
Yes.
I love that. I like
No,
all
My
the things.
favourite was Riker.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
And
And because he was directing the
and
episode.
it was ad-libbed and just it was
Yeah.
just amazing.
It was a
super.
really good episode.
So,
They
yeah.
did it really well. We have
And-
a really good comment. Jack has very big feet.
he does have a big.
I
He was a
thought
big
exactly
dude.
the same.
Yeah.
He was a tall guy.
But seeing the strange seeing the lower decks uniform in real life as well, with the boots with it on the bar,
Oh,
I
it's
love
the
that,
best.
and
I like the
little
detail,
flag,
Yes.
yeah,
the
Costume.
boot detail on the sole
Yeah,
of it as well.
yeah,
yeah,
best
that was
costumes.
really
and
good.
actually, think they're designed by Christian Louboutin.
I love the idea of that.
Absolutely.
He's
Yeah.
a Trekkie.
Mhm.
Yes. Yeah. Really, really superb episode. And then we go to this week's episode.
So I had PTSD from this episode. I think.
Wow,
Oh my
this
God.
was a bit heavy, wasn't it?
So-
just a little bit.
I,
Yeah.
So I don't know about you guys, but as soon as I saw them on the war-torn planet,
Yeah.
I got Battlestar Galactica vibes, even
Oh,
from
really?
the uniforms, like where it has the insignia on the side and
Oh,
it's dark
that's
blue.
interesting because
So,
I got Star Trek Beyond vibes from the uniform
I got.
and the Siege of AR 558 from.
And so yeah, I went straight to Battlestar Galactica because obviously,
Yeah,
yeah,
so
it's
we
like
can-
it's like everyone's in peril every second. Like
Yeah.
they're beaming down every moment. The uniforms remind me of like. Yeah, Battlestar Galactica, and that's what I got from it. And then the trauma afterwards was very.
Yeah.
Like we said off screen, maybe this is why they've got ship's counsellors in the
Yes,
future. because,
exactly. Yeah,
wow,
because
Absolutely.
that should
otherwise,
have been looked at.
otherwise Klingon ambassadors get killed.
Mm.
It's said that that's where
So-
the learning came from, and it
Yeah.
wasn't that everybody's struggling.
It is because of this episode, Deanna Troy has a drop.
Yes.
Yeah.
Vicky, question for you. You're Abalana Torres. You're like, I feel like you're more Marquis to my Starfleet.
They've got an attitude. Yeah.
You got an attitude, yeah.
You don't play by the rules.
Tell me about this episode. I feel like we may have approached this from different places.
Ooh, interesting.
How did you feel about the Klingon ambassador straight away? Were you like ambassador or butcher? How did you trust him? Did you believe him?
I don't trust people that are that overwhelmingly about peace and forgiveness, and now that's the background. You don't. Nobody would get over that and just be like, oh yeah, there was redemption.
So-
But normally, I think with redemption, people have a level of guilt that's apparent.
So I'm going to say this other parallel that I made with between Book from Firefly, Shepherd Book,
Oh right,
Yeah.
okay.
and the Doctor's name I can never remember.
From
From
Definitely.
Strange New Worlds.
Mbenga.
Mbenga.
Yeah, so between Book and Mbenga, there were so many parallels. Like the whole trauma from war, you don't quite know where they are, and then this
could
one
be
turns out
cousins
to
with
be he's the butcher of the planet, and I got the same vibes with Book and like Firefly. You never got the history, but I assumed there was a
Interesting.
butcher in the past, and then turned to being doctors later.
Yeah.
Or you know, they're doctors
So
to
to me,
try
that's
and
redemption.
Yeah.
He was trying to do good deeds and not sort of shout out about it. And
yeah.
I think because of the trauma, he's kept it quite personal, because I think that sort of emotional response, you know, I might be talking out of line, but with that sort of PTSD, it's a very emotional
Yeah.
and personal experience. Whereas the ambassador guy walking on, I thought he was full of, to be honest with you, because he's all very, he's loving it. he's loving the attention of it, and I don't think anybody that's been in that position would necessarily want to be making it all about them. I think it'd be more about the cause than them as an individual. And, you know, that's where he's talking himself up as a saint, I think.
I think Pike was wrong to put them in that situation.
That did cross my mind.
Yes.
I don't think he was aware of the full impact.
I think if he had been, he wouldn't have.
Yeah.
Like, he clearly knew there was history
So
there,
I
and he
think
did
when he-
ask them.
So after the dinner, he starts reading the
He's
person's
reading
bio,
the signs.
and you go, okay, now you're reading the person's bio.
Yeah.
Do that before
Well, he
you
didn't-
invite them to dinner.
If you're a leader, you are responsible for the emotional, mental, and physical well-being of those within your team, and I think that goes within any team. And I think that was actually a lapse on his part. That he should have had them at the forefront. I know there was a bigger picture, and they have rules, but
he did speak to them, and they are adults, and they are capable of saying, "I can't handle this."
Yeah.
Are they to him, though?
But are they in a position that they've got the capacity to be making that, given that they're all
Do you think they want to say no to him?
I think that he's a leader. He's a good enough leader that they could feel comfortable. And he did say to them, "I hope you feel that you can speak to me and be open and honest with me."
But that was
I think
afterwards.
it's their
No, it
recognition,
was before.
though.
I'm sure
That was the last scene where he said, "If you did do it, tell me."
If you're looking at it from a trauma-informed approach,
I didn't have an opinion when I asked that
which
question.
they do these days. You know, I don't think that they would necessarily recognise the level of intensity that they would experience emotionally being put into that scenario. You might think, but with that guy being absolutely full on, if they were to just sit there and have dinner, I'm sure they thought that was a scenario and they could actually manage that.
Also,
whereas
Pike,
him being all,
I was also going to say, Pike, invite more people.
Yeah.
You've got a whole crew.
He didn't stop Ortegas though, where she
More
started to
jambalaya.
speak
No,
out.
no.
And also, Pike
That was
didn't
good.
have all the facts.
No.
Pike didn't know he was the butcher of Portugal. He didn't. How would he know?
No.
He was, he didn't have all the facts.
No, that's
and
true.
And Mbenga could have gone forward with the facts. He did. I do think they all handled their situations very well. Well, I don't know. I've got to admit.
Pike didn't know the Klingon was the butcher.
No, everyone thought he was the butcher.
But it wasn't. It was Dr.
wasn't.
Mbenga.
Yeah.
Well, because he killed the 3 Klingons.
Yeah.
So,
and then
I assume
Raoul
more.
too. He claimed he did it because that gave him honour.
Because he ran away.
Yeah.
But
And
actually it was... And that's it. That was an interesting cultural diversity issue that actually in Klingon society...
It was
he would
considered
have
more
been,
of a shame.
Yeah, it was more shameful not to have killed them,
Klingons are weird.
No, they're not that awesome. I love
Also, I like that they throw back to Discovery Klingons.
That was cool.
I like that.
And
I was
then-
really hoping we'd get to see L'Oreal. But
I know, yeah.
that
They
would
mentioned the Chancellor,
Yeah.
but they didn't
And I
give
think,
her name.
I think even Remain Klingon, I think that was something that came up in Discovery. Like it was.
Yeah,
I
that
think
was it.
It was the
Yeah.
poster child,
It was.
wasn't
it
it?
was supposed to try
Klingon Macht
Yeah, so
Tach Judge. Klingon Macht Tach.
I can't say it as well. Sam can.
Klingon Macht Tach Judge. There we go.
There you go.
Remain.
And but
I
that
understand that
remained-
reference now.
Yeah. And so I like that came back again. Like that was great that they include Discovery in it because
Because
Discovery does not get enough love.
I know, and there would be no Strange New World without Discovery.
The first season was really enjoyable. I will say
Good.
that.
Yay!
Jason Isaacs.
Oh,
just-
he's great.
You can't tone Tilly down, though. You
No.
can't tone Tilly down.
No,
She needs to.
No, that's
No,
just
Vicky's
Tilly.
just started watching Discovery.
Girl needs a Xanax. 'cause
No,
No.
that's just Tilly.
She's perfect.
She's
Yeah.
perfect in every way.
Neurodiversity in
It's
infinite
like
combinations.
asking. It's like asking Boimler to calm down. You wouldn't do that to Boimler.
We've just seen that Jess Bush is coming to do.
Yes.
Yes,
We're
I'm
gonna
very
talk about
excited.
That is great news. We
Yes.
are
We were
very
getting a-
glad
Yeah.
to
Yeah.
hear. There will probably be a cancellation imminently, but we'll take Jess Bush. We are happy with that now.
Yeah, we are. Good.
We are very much looking forward to it. It's in a few weeks' time, Destination Trek, and we can't wait. We are really looking forward to it. We've been talking about our costumes. We got some brand new costumes. We can't wait to reveal.
Yeah.
Well, these guys will have costumes. I have still to do mine. It's getting a bit.
You've been getting ours ready.
I've got theirs
Yeah.
ready. Yeah, and now
Yeah.
I've dressed it for now. Except Vicky's doing her own as well, but like in unison.
But last minute change now.
Last
so
minute
it's,
change, yeah.
If I can convince someone.
Rashid, how are you? It's nice to see you. And Michael, how are you? Michael, we're loving your beard. It looks so
Michael,
good.
happy
Happy
birthday!
birthday!
Happy birthday, Michael. Is it today?
It's tomorrow, I think.
Tomorrow. I mean,
It's
it's,
gonna be- yeah.
that's good because it's a good distance from mine, you know.
Yeah.
Vicky's parents did not know this.
Yeah.
But no, we're going to be celebrating Vicky's birthday on the Saturday the 19th
Mhm.
of August at Destination Trek, so we really hope you all make a big deal. Yeah, so you met Jess Bush at Wales Comic Con last year. Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
okay.
I should have read that all before I started. Yeah, well, we think they're both wonderful, and we can't wait to meet all of them. And it's my birthday, Rashid! I was so chuffed with your comment the other day, Rashid, on Facebook when you mentioned my birthday. It's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe you knew.
How did you know?
How did you know?
How did
The
you
last 3 or 4 episodes of Trekkie Girls have been
I knew it was my
a
birthday
big
in
advertisement
August.
for your birthday.
On August the 18th.
Yeah,
What date is it?
The 18th.
Ah, thank you.
Of August.
I regret
it's
not doing
my
this
birthday.
every other DSD for my birthday.
I know. Every Destination Star Trek has been Carol's birthday.
Up until this one, and I didn't. Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, regret. It's fine. It's
I
fine.
mean,
It's
you're either birthday people or you're not. I mean,
No.
I'm a birthday person. How we all do it. Okay, so what was going on in the chat? You're not 50, Michael. Get
He's
out of it.
50, yeah.
No. Don't believe it.
Eject the warp core. You are
Yeah.
not 50.
And check the walk.
Yeah. I'm so sorry I can't be there for your birthday.
Yes.
There are train strikes tomorrow, and I'm
Yucky
so
train
sorry.
strikes.
So, Christoph, you've only seen seasons 1 and 2 of what, darling?
I'm going to say Orville, maybe.
Oh,
Man.
Orville. Oh, okay.
Orville is
Yeah.
amazing.
Yeah,
I've
I
seen series 1, but I haven't
I
seen
started it and I liked it fine. I didn't carry on. It wasn't
gripping
quite.
you.
It wasn't. Yeah, it wasn't quite funny enough or Star Trek. I am fulfilled with Lower Decks.
Yes.
Lower Decks is
So-
just what I need.
Yeah. I started watching Orville with John. And I watched the first episode and go, it's right. I don't get why it's being compared to Star Trek. It looks like it,
Yeah.
but it isn't Star Trek.
What's
It's like
that? The Orville.
Orville. It looks like Star Trek, but it isn't Star
Yeah.
Trek. Or it is maybe Star Trek
Who's the main
30
guy?
years ago.
I think
Stephen
it's
Stephen
Fun.
Yeah, but
yeah.
he's a massive Trekkie,
It's
isn't
sort
he?
of
He is,
between
yeah.
Orville's between I think Galaxy Quest and Star Trek.
Yeah.
That's
I
the
think
whole
it's
point,
between
isn't
the
it?
two.
Yeah, it's appealing
I
to the
do
audience.
love
Yeah.
a bit of Seth MacFarlane
I
though,
get it. Oh,
because he was
For
in
him.
Star Trek once.
him singing though.
Oh, he's so good. He's
So good.
He's an all-round great one. I do like
Mhm.
Seth MacFarlane. Yes.
Yeah, I get that.
It's all good.
Maybe he'll come for your birthday.
Maybe he'll come to my birthday. Maybe Seth MacFarlane will come to my
Let's
birthday.
just invite all the people to your
He
birthday.
could
Then
sing
that
for your
will
birthday.
come round the actors' strike thing. They're just coming to your birthday party.
Yeah.
Do you want to hear something really cringy, embarrassing story that I'll share with you?
Yes.
Yes.
A long
Always.
time ago, when I used to go to Star Trek conventions all by myself.
What?
No, not by myself, with my husband.
Might as well
I
just
just
by
wish he
yourself.
wasn't there.
I used to go up for a night, try and think of a question. I'd go to Vegas and I'd ask a question, but
Oh,
I was just
yeah, that's
I was just making up a question to basically invite them to my birthday because it was August, and I'd be like, come for my birthday for a drink, and then I had to make a rule to say you couldn't do that anymore. It's like actually a rule now, like please don't invite them to your birthday party.
So
But the
because
number
it's-
of people I've had that ask them to sing a song or wish them happy birthday.
Yeah,
so
that was
it
me.
still happens,
That used
yeah.
to be me. Yeah. And then you do it once, and then you
The,
learn quite quickly.
the room turns on you.
Yeah, you're like, what? But it's my birthday.
Yeah, no one
I thought-
cares.
I just assumed being a birthday person that was novel, but no, lots of people also like their birthday. Who knew?
Oh, let's have lots of blood wine at DST. Yes.
Blood wine.
Blood
yes.
wine.
Oh, Ashley has the same T-shirt as me. This is from Sam.
Ah, thank you. Yes, I bought it for me. It did not fit as well on me as it does on Sarah. This circle was not a circle. It was like
Sam has amazing boobs.
it was like a blob there and a blob here and
Sarah blob everywhere. Blob blob.
bigger blob there and a bigger blob there. It did not work well anyway.
So, with the Strange New Worlds musical episode, okay, if it comes out, should we do a sing along?
Oh God,
Yes.
no.
Yes.
Sing along.
I will say yes. I've not heard
Who
it.
wants that,
I know.
really?
Who wants us to do a sing along?
How can we sing along when we don't know the songs?
We've got a day to learn it.
We will know them.
Lord.
You can't learn them within
No.
10 minutes.
So I'm going to say, audience out there, learn the songs or sing along.
Sorry, we can learn a song within an hour and a half, can't we?
We did that.
And they're
We
train
learned
rides.
Klingon.
We learnt Klingon.
Yeah.
Dog Shodo.
Yeah,
Sam, you
yeah,
gotta eat
what?
within an hour and a half, they've learned.
Perfect.
No.
No.
Next gone.
Klingons
Klingons are one of those things, if you don't
I don't
It's
know.
gone.
If it's Star...
Literally, I know that time.
Simple deja something like that.
Yeah. If you don't do Klingon every day, you lose the skill.
Oh, yeah.
It's true. Tell my Duolingo.
But if you do it half an hour, like for an hour and a half on a car ride or train up
To London.
yes, then you learn it. Then you get to teach a room full of people at a time.
That was the best.
That was good.
That was so much fun.
That was
Not quite
good.
as good as our LGP.
Oh, no.
LG.
Like, emotionally
panel,
charged wise, but fun wise.
Oh, that was
yeah,
fun.
Yeah, it was fun.
I was dreading it going in, like, oh my
Oh,
god,
same
what
here.
are we doing?
Yeah.
But everybody got on board.
It was good. It was good.
There were more people who knew Klingon in the audience than we did, I think.
Yeah, we tried them all and they sang
When
back.
I think we, I mean me and Sarah, not Sarah.
Yeah, me and Carol literally had an hour and a half to learn it.
Yeah. So I'm sorry if you were there, guys.
It is a shame there's only 10 episodes in a season.
Yeah.
I miss when
tough.
seasons used to be like 22, 24 episodes.
Definitely.
We need a good
Also, I
Pike
don't,
episode.
because then when it's
Yes.
a bad season, like not for Star Trek. Star
Yeah.
Trek is fine, but other shows where
They're just
like,
over so fast. I don't like
Yeah.
it.
No.
It feels like you've got to wait ages.
And that's what they're saying about the. That's why they're striking, isn't it? Because
Yeah.
you know they used to get like
Absolutely.
9 to 12 months out of work, and now they get like 3 months.
And then AI might replace them.
Honestly, it's incredible. Sign over your likeness, and we'll use it in any way, shape, or form that we like.
Mm.
Oh, the Black
do
Mirror
that.
episode about it is amazing.
Why would you do that?
I think Julian's made a good point here
Oh.
that Mbenga's like a ticking time bomb.
So I did wonder
Absolutely.
why he wasn't, like, he didn't make it to the Enterprise when you have Kirk.
Well, he does.
Oh, he does?
Yeah, he is in the.
is he in the
He is
Cage?
in. No,
Oh,
he's
is
in the original
Oh,
series.
okay.
He
I'm
is
surprised he's
alongside-
allowed to be on active duty, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but people can lie, can't they?
Yeah, it's
Like,
true.
and I mean, Starfleet's full of these types.
And like
If you look at
99% of the time, he's probably okay and he's dealt with his shit. But then the guy that is
Yeah.
his worst nightmare turns up on a ship like, oh, I'm all healed, I'm
Give the
better
dude some
now.
annual leave.
And,
It's just-
send him on annual leave for a week. That would be the best thing to do.
Who do you believe? Do you think?
I love Twiglets, James.
Who do you think? What?
That's a different side note.
Twiglets are awesome.
Counterfeit?
Those are
Also
random.
crisp.
Any thoughts on whether Twiglets count as crisps? I don't
Well,
care, I love them anyway.
Now we're
I'd
on
say
to
they were a
the regression.
snack.
So they are just a Marmite associate.
Oh, I made a really funny joke that made
It
you
might
all
not be
laugh.
Made
I
you
made a
laugh.
really funny joke.
What
When
the-
I did, everyone laughed.
Oh, you did, yes.
I did, when they were at the dinner party and it all went horribly wrong. And I can just imagine Captain Pike saying, but I got the good parsley and everything. Like, and everyone laughed.
We did.
The Delton parsley. I thought that's what I thought.
I thought he was going to slip an extra.
No,
in.
because Deltons are Ilea from Star Trek: The Slow Motion
yeah.
Picture. Very highly sexual.
Slow motion
Yeah,
picture.
slow motion. So she's from the sexually mature species.
Oh, God.
Yeah, it didn't
Because
work. Pike, you needed
nothing's
more.
more sexually mature than calling other species sexually immature. And
Sarah does have
Going
some
on
impeccable
like,
taste.
la, la,
It's
la, la.
actually true.
And yeah, so it was it Delton parsley, and I was like, oh, maybe I thought he was there for a little bit of
No, I think he was just
Well,
trying to make the dinner
well,
party go a bit better. He needed some more of that shit.
Yeah, well, I think
it's
he did
social
more of that.
parsley,
Yeah,
That's what you're saying.
Yeah, I think it's like not necessarily an aphrodisiac, but probably like a little bit of it lightens the mood and everyone chills
A little bit,
out.
maybe a
Was
bit
it like an
weed.
oyster or something?
Yeah, it's a little bit like weed. They needed to slip a bit more
But
in
too
Venga's
much
drink,
of it
really.
kills.
I want those decanters. Did you see those glass decanters
Yes.
with bubbles
Oh,
in
yeah.
them? Ooh,
they'll
they
be for
look
sale
pretty.
next week on the
Mm.
StarTrek.com website.
On a price
Yeah.
we can't afford.
Yes,
Yeah, exactly.
surprisingly expensive, but available.
Everyone look on Etsy now.
Yeah.
Need to make friends with like a glass blower or something.
We'll read the comments. We're in the comments.
Oh, we've got about
Oh,
crisps.
with crisps.
We're diverting. James, stop it.
No, that's Rashid's.
No.
No, James is talking about crisps though.
Yeah.
Yes,
Oh,
there's Rashid.
prawn and cocktail cravers. Yes, they are
flavours.
awesome. Yes. Prawn cocktail.
I do find it a very, very strange.
Crisp.
No, a very, very strange season. Sorry, it was off camera.
Oh.
It's just like you say, you're sandwiching like a really heavy episode in amongst two like crazy
That's
episodes.
the thing.
But it's very Strange New Worlds is it's very compartmentalized. It's they're all so different.
Yeah, that's
I think
it's a good thing. I think it's a good thing, but you're just like...
I feel that's what they did. Like, they may have gone, like, heard everyone fans' advice where they go, oh, I don't want a season where it all runs into one another, and all of the episodes run into each other, and they're all pretty much the same. And then go, okay, well, we'll make a whole season where everything's different. And we get focus on all the bridge crew, everyone gets their own episode.
The original X-Files, where every episode was like...
Cool. So he's on maternity leave right now. So he's
literally...
literally...
a really cool GIF. You know, like the Oppenheimer... A GIF, like the Oppenheimer Barbie GIF.
A
GIF. A GIF. Oh, GIF is the same word.
I was going to
so you need like a clip from...
It's a G, not a J.
It's a GIF. Who says GIF? You say GIF.
I
said GIF, but I said...
I said
Hang on a minute, what? It's a GIF.
Yeah.
You're saying it's a G, not a J. Well,
that's how they pronounce it in schools these days, I think.
That would be GIF, though.
Oh, a time-old argument.
That would be GIF.
Oh, yeah.
Argument as old as time.
Yeah, that would be GIF, not GIF. GIF would be with a J.
I don't know. I think that's how they teach, like, pronunciation.
It might be GIF, but...
When I say G or J, like, Liana looks at me and then struggles to figure out which one I mean. And, like, she goes...
My family say GIF.
Yeah.
GIF. Oh, I thought it was a GIF. But anyway, you need to make...
It was GIF.
I said it was GIF. Because it's a G, not a J. Yes. But anyway, you need to make a GIF where, like, you've got, like, a clip from the Boimler episode or from the musical episode, and then a clip from this one with the Klingon baddie, and then you have to have, like, the Oppenheimer Barbie thing. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And just
we got
like
there.
as a little side note, the person who invented it says it's called a GIF.
That's fine. I didn't know that. But like, if it was GIF, you said if it was GIF, it would be G, and it's like that's
so.
J.
I like that each episode stands on its own, and you like it's all like each episode stands on its own. Like, but it goes back to TNG. TNG, every episode used to stand alone, and you could have strange like best of best worlds.
One meeting.
Sorry, best of both worlds. Followed by Picard going to see his family on a vineyard. Yeah, like... like, it's like those two episodes would follow on.
Yes.
I'm a Borg, and then I'm back in France having drinks. And there'd be, I don't know where Rascals falls into it, but there's probably an emotional episode before Rascal, an emotional episode, and then Rascals in between.
What did I watch last night? I watched an episode...
That's what I didn't call it.
So let's keep talking.
Sam's lost control of the ship.
And yes, James Pike would make his own crisps.
Yes, he would make his own crisps, and we would eat them all.
Is it meme or Miami? Oh my
oh,
god!
meme.
I would say meme,
I said meme.
but I don't.
Mimi.
I've heard people call it a mimi.
Oh, Rashid, we love you. Bye.
We'll see you in a couple of weeks. On my birthday.
No, you only mentioned the cringy script. What are we talking about?
Oh, don't
Oh,
I don't know.
like now the comment sections have caught up, and they're talking about diffs.
Oh no, we're sorry. We diverted.
Yeah, sorry
Yes,
guys.
it's a decades-old argument.
Yeah, there is no right answer, is what I know.
No, well, there is.
There is a right answer, but there's no wrong answer.
We are totally it's a bit like today's Star Trek episode. There are some people that believe that Raoul was the butcher, and that's okay. And there are other people that know the truth that Menger's a war criminal.
Yes, and he's got away with it.
He's got away with it, and Chapel's hiding it.
She totally lied.
She did
there's
totally
that
lie.
struggle.
Yeah,
Totally lie.
yeah. But she did to protect her friend, and I don't know a person among this room who wouldn't lie to protect her friend.
So was Laan on it? Was Laan in on it?
But in
No,
her
I don't think they
context
were in
as
on it.
professional.
There was a very knowing
integrity.
look.
Yeah.
Maybe.
You wouldn't lie for
There
me
was
and
very
Richard.
knowing look.
I know the limit now, Vicky.
Just don't stab anyone in front of me. That's all I ask.
I would
please.
totally sell
Make no
any one of you
promises.
out of your war
She'd
criminals.
sell
Just
us out.
FYI, totally. I'm like, war criminals, I just draw the line
I
out.
thought we agreed to bury the bodies together.
I am totally...
Yeah.
If it's not a war.
I am totally...
Oh, so we can kill people we don't like, just
As long
not
as-
in war
as long as she doesn't
situations.
stab
Yes.
them in front of me, I can bury them.
trying to make plausible deniability.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Yeah, I would totally...
It's all
Yes.
theoretical.
Yeah,
We would
I'm
never
totally
murder anyone.
team Uhura here. I would have been laughing with the...
Let me see you stab them. I'll help you bury them.
God, Jesus
yeah,
Christ, look, videos! Just, we're on the internet, people. We are totally would sell out anyone. It's, yeah.
So if you need someone to sell you out, we're here.
Yeah,
We pay for
I'll stop in War Criminals.
20
I would
quid an
too.
hour.
I'd lose my job if I didn't. So you know.
James totally knows how to dispose
Yeah.
of bodies. He is the one I would go to.
Again, on YouTube.
Oh, it's worse on YouTube.
Oh dear. Ready then, guys. Oh, I
I
ended up...
realised they asked John for a favour earlier without context. I
Whoa.
hope you're not watching this.
Context is for kings, John. Context is for kings. Right, guys, we're going to love you and leave you there. I'm afraid we are a bit of a stickler. Oh, next week we're going to go on a Thursday. Is that right? Is it
Yeah,
next
I
week?
think next week Thursday.
Okay, so next week we are.
I think we're doing the next 2 weeks on a Thursday.
Yes.
Yes.
Next 2
There's
weeks.
only 2
will be on a
episodes
Thursday.
left.
Because 2 episodes were left, and we have busy Fridays.
So,
So,
yeah.
yeah.
Sam has busy Fridays.
Oh yeah. So
Sam feeds us, so that's okay.
Yeah,
I feed them.
They feed us every week.
I give them feed and alcohol and
We love you
She's
so
a very,
much.
very
I know.
good friend.
I
She did
know.
feed us tofu, rice and vegetables last week, but it was way nicer than it sounded.
Nicer than it sounded.
It was actually really
Tofu and
nice.
vegetables are great.
Really nice.
Mhm. I love it.
Didn't sound it when she
Okay,
messaged us
so
earlier in
who
the
sounds
day,
like
but it
Beaker
was
from
really
the Muppets there? Because I love Beaker from the Muppets. I don't even know what's going on right now.
I like
but I love
the
Beaker.
chef.
Oh, you like Swedish Chef? Oh,
Really,
great.
really rude.
Yeah, great choice too.
I love the meme references
Miserable
as
old
well.
men.
Yeah.
Take care, everyone. Have a
Bye.
lovely week. We'll see you next Thursday.
Honestly, again,
Thursday.
I feel we invented this and Lodex stole the game.
Lower Decks totally
stole it.
And I totally stole it with Jolene Blalock at a convention in Las Vegas, her last ever convention. But we don't have to say that bit.
Oh, Sam, why did you add it?
No.
Plausible deniability. No.
X-File roots.
We need to get a picture of all 4 of us.